Hello, this is Dr. Neha Miglani, the editor of the Lifestyle Journalist magazine, and we have with us Mr. Sanjay Tandon today, the gentleman who's backed the BJP ticket from Chandigarh. Congratulations, sir.
Thank
And
you.
what is your first message to people of Chandigarh?
First of all, I would like to thank my leadership who has given me this opportunity to represent Chandigarh, and all their aspirations in the last 15 years of my seva towards them in terms of as a general secretary of the party, then as president of the party, and in the last 3 years I have been in charge of co-in charge of Himachal Pradesh. So in that capacity, I have always been working for the welfare of the people all around. So I feel this gives me an opportunity to serve them better, solve their issues maybe in a quicker way. And there is a void between the officer class in Chandigarh with the officers class in Delhi. So there are many issues, they just remain in the files, they just keep on going up and down. So I feel that is an area where I'll be able to help out and get the issues resolved at the earliest.
So your father would have been very proud today. What do you want to say on that?
It's a little emotive question. Like my father, I just been holding his finger and going from place to place with him. He's been my conscious keeper. He's the one who infused that patriotism in my mind in the early days, and then working in RSS, that has also helped me a lot. And I'm sure. But he never tried to promote me to that extent today where I have reached. Like, he was always telling me, beta, keep on doing your work, do it effectively, and do it as a seva. Don't do it as that you will get some meva out of it. So I think I took it literally, and I kept on doing that. And irrespective of the earlier 3 occasions when I was not given the nomination, it didn't affect my mind as much because my father had prepared me to serve. So today, when I have got this nomination, the people who their love is oozing out, and wherever I have gone, there are hundreds and thousands of people. You would have seen in my house today the situation; it was uncontrollable, and this is happening from the last 3-4 days. The same thing is happening. So I'm sure wherever Papa is, he is blessing me, and he would be very happy.
So besides the coordination between Chandigarh and Delhi, any other specific one major area where you feel you can serve better to Chandigarh people? That one target you feel you can take the city to the next level?
You see, Chandigarh people felt that their voice is not heard. Chandigarh people felt any similar issue which is there in Mohali or in Panchkula, that gets resolved quickly, but Chandigarh's issue does not get. So I want to be their voice. I want to be the person to resolve the matter. I just don't want to represent them. I want to solve those matters. And one advantage which I have is that from the last 15 years, I have the knowledge of all the issues which have come. Because somewhere or the other, those people have been coming to me, and they know that there is one person in the city who stood with them through thick and thin, and that is Sanjay Tandon. That is why they have named my campaign as Hamara Sanjay Tandon.
So Congress has fielded Mr. Manish Tiwari, supposed to be a very strong and a very clean face. What do you have to say on that? It makes your fight tougher?
It makes my fight easier.
How?
The reason is that Manish has never stayed in Chandigarh. That's and then every time in the election he changes his constituency. So the people would ask this question that Tiwari Sahab, why have you shifted from Ludhiana to Anandpur Sahab and from Anandpur Sahab to Chandigarh? So this reason people would like to know. And the feedback, there are many people who are doing this research now that why he shifted from there. Like he made some promises, definitely, and then he moved to the other one. Now he is moving to the third one. So this represents the basic nature. And then people always wanted that we want to be vocal for the local person. So I don't think so that he fits into that frame which Sanjay Tandon fits in.
वैसे चंडीगढ़ में स्पोर्ट्स के लिए आपने बहुत काम किया है और एक रिप्रेजेंटेशन जो स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन की चंडीगढ़ में मिसिंग थी इट्स बिकॉज ऑफ योर एफर्ट दैट चंडीगढ़ वाज एबल टू send their independent sports people in different fields. So, do you feel that similar need of independence with regard to Chandigarh as a UT, which you slightly mentioned before also? But right now, since it's the capital, so the issues get sandwiched.
You see, I was the chairperson of sports committee of Chandigarh administration. Due to that, I was instrumental in getting the first sports policy of Chandigarh released. The advantage of that in AI is that earlier people used to shift to a good sportsman working here and practicing everything in Chandigarh, but would represent either from Punjab or from Haryana. Reason being, when they get a gold medal, over there they would get 6 crores, and in Chandigarh they would not even get 6 lakhs. So end of the day, it does matter, you know. So people shifted to that, and Chandigarh was even while being a nursery of sports persons, Chandigarh was not getting its due. So this policy has been made, which is at par with Punjab and Haryana. Today, if a Chandigarhian wins an Olympic medal, he will also get 6 crores, equivalent to what he will get there. So people would not shift. The clear cut this proof you would have got. There was a just after the release of this policy, there was a national tournament of skating in Chandigarh. In that, there were 14 medals. So people were asking this question that why this suddenly Chandigarh has won 14 medals. There were, I think, 7 gold and 6 silver, and people were asking this question. The sports director, he informed us, sir, this is due to the policy. Now people feel if we represent Chandigarh, we will get around, I think they got, each one of them got around 10 lakhs. Then there was a pipeline of this cash award release. We cleared the pipeline. The second part of this is, I became the president of UT Cricket Association. UT Cricket Association is a 40 years old organization which was all the time trying for affiliation with BCCI. Now, Punjab, Haryana, they were of the view that if Chandigarh gets the affiliation, so the inflow for them possibly might get affected. And you would have seen Kapil Dev, he lived in Chandigarh, he practiced in Chandigarh, he was a player of Chandigarh, he was from my school, but he had to represent from Haryana. Yuvraj Singh, a Chandigarhian core and practicing here and playing here all the time, but he represented Punjab. So today, now we got the affiliation in 2019. I fought this case for 3 years in Supreme Court, and I got this affiliation. Now at least thousands of players, they are representing Chandigarh. They are being paid something like 7-8 crore of cash payment has gone to their account. So suddenly the environment has changed for sports persons. So that has been one of the biggest achievements. So I feel that now Chandigarh, अच्छे दिन चंडीगढ़ के आ गए.
And this similar representation of sports has to go to other areas also with regard to Chandigarh and having its own independent identity in many terms. For example, bureaucracy. Besides the UT cadre, we see a lot of dominance of officers from Punjab and Haryana who don't relate to the issues of the city so much. So do you feel that you in other fields also you would like to see Chandigarh emerging as a more independent identity, perhaps like Delhi?
This issue which you have raised, this issue is much deeper than what we can say it in the words. The basic composition of Chandigarh says that 60% of your officers will be from Punjab, 40% will be from Haryana, and then the UT cadre was made. Now you have three type of officers coming. Nobody has a tenure more than 3 years, maximum 3.5 to 4 years. So that linkage with Chandigarh, that link is missing. A Punjab officer feels that 35 years का मेरा जॉब है तो मेरे को तो रहना तो पंजाब में है, तो कहीं पर भी पंजाब का कोई मैटर होता है तो वो उसके लिए उसको अपनी ड्यूटी समझता है कि मेरे को इसको ठीक करना. अब चंडीगढ़ में वो सोचता है कि लेट मी पास माय टाइम एंड ठीक है, इफ इन दैट अगर कुछ हो गया तो वेल एंड गुड, नहीं हुआ तो सो ये चीज को इसको बदलने के लिए अब चंडीगढ़ इतना सा शहर है, उसके लिए कार्डर अलग से बने, वो जो इकोनॉमिकली वो सूट नहीं करता. दूसरा है कि जैसे पुलिस का कार्डर यहाँ का अपना है, उसके ऊपर भी ये इशू आया एक बार के क्या जब आदमी डीएसपी बन जाए या एसपी बन जाए तो क्या सारी यूनियन टेरिटरीज का एक कार्डर कर दिया जाए, इसके ऊपर भी एक सवाल आया था. सो आई एम श्योर के इसको रिजॉल्व करने के लिए कि आदमी को वो हो तो यूटीज जो जैसे 10 यूटीज हैं इस समय, तो उनका एक इकट्ठा क्लस्टर वो बने. लेकिन जब ये इशू आता है तो फिर पंजाब हरियाणा को लगता है कि भाई मेरा जो चंडीगढ़ के लिए जो मेरी रिप्रेजेंटेशन थी उसको डिल्यूट किया जा रहा है. सो ये तीन एंगल्स की वजह से वो बात वहीं की वहीं रह जाती है.
Sir, how will you address there is short certain kind of anti-incumbency in any constituency where previously the same party would have won for certain years. कुछ लोग फेवर में रहते हैं, but there are a lot of discontentment also. तो उसको आप कैसे address करेंगे जो आपके predecessor के लिए, if at all that exists? What is your plan regarding that?
देखिए, in terms of anti-incumbency, it gets related to a person, not with the party, if at all it is there. So far as Chandigarh is concerned, 2 times Kiran Kher has represented Chandigarh, and both times I was the president. I have been looking after all the campaign work and everything, and she has diligently tried her level best to work for the city. Now her health was not permitting, and she mentioned it to the All India President, please don't consider me for this coming election. So the party has given that nomination to me. Now, if at all there is something, that is, I don't think so. Even she was equally competent to contest this time also. But if at all there is something, even that gets washed out.